Hey there, everybody. I'm wearing my MUGA Make Ukraine Great Again shirt here. It's already great. Like the United States is already great. I don't know why people keep doing this Make America Great Again crap, because it's already great. I want to talk today about the melodic minor real quick. It's interesting because it's in a lot of Baroque music, and if you ever study that period, one of the things that's really weird as you read the sheet music is you have all these sharps appearing and then disappearing. And the reason is, so they decided to kind of combine major and minor. So like minor has this very has kind of a sad feeling, whereas major has this kind of brighter, happier feeling. All the chords are major in the minor that are all minor. And what they did was, excuse a little tuning here. What they did is on the 6th and 7th note, they sharped it. So that's what, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So you sharp A, B, C, D, E. That's on the, so you have the minors there. When you come to the D, the F goes A, B, C, D, E, F, which is the 6th one. You sharp it from the minor to the major. And then the 7th, the G, goes from a natural one to a sharped 7th. So you get A minor, D sharp, D major, E major, back to E minor. But the thing that they did interesting, why the sharps and flats keep disappearing, is the 6th and 7th are sharped on the way up. So when you go A, D, E, it gets sharped. When they turn around and come down from the E to the D to the A, the notes go back to natural. So instead of having E major, you have E minor. Instead of having D major, you have D minor. And then you're back to A. So you got going up, A, D, E major. And then when you turn around, you got E minor, D minor, A minor. So you got the sharps going up, coming down, they disappear. Like if you ever read, for instance, Bach music, you'll see these sharps just appearing and disappearing and appearing and disappearing. That's what's going on. Another thing that's interesting, I'm not quite sure if this was intended, but the jazz minor tend to have a minor and a major 7th and a major 7th. So you got A minor to say, what am I doing here? So A minor to D major, but if you throw in the 7th, and then you go up to the E major 7th, and back to the A minor, so you got I've noticed I keep opening my mouth when I play. I don't know what that is. I've done it my whole life. So, sorry if it looks weird, but when I play, that's what I like concentrating on. Instead of minor, 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 you get minor, major, 7, 7, minor. And then in jazz, they add on 9ths and 11ths and 13ths. And then a lot of times I play like Mixolydian and Dorian, like whatever the people feel like playing on top of that. And you end up with, a lot of times you'll get like the 7th note is raised on the chord, but in the note pattern it's not raised. And so you have like an F and an F sharp against each other, and you get a lot of tension. That's what happens when you're playing blues music, you know. So, got G sharp, there you go. That's a G. So it's just interesting that they kind of combine together, I think. Go over all this in 50 steps if you're interested in the structure of all this. There's one page dedicated to melodic minor and one dedicated to the jazz minor. I just find all these like permutations and experimentations going on in music to be really fascinating. You know, I've mentioned before about how people get really stuck in patterns. Like, you know, I was always afraid to get out of a pattern. But once you start exploring beyond major and minor and you get into harmonic minor and melodic minor and jazz minor, and then you start getting into Japanese scales, it eventually starts breaking down your whole, oh, there's this way you do things. And you start playing them on top of each other and you get all sorts of really fun combinations of music. Or A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, G sharp, G, F, E, C, D, A. Hard for me to play and talk at the same time. Anyway, that's what's going on. You raise the 6th and the 7th on the way up, put it back to naturals on the way down. All right, I hope that made sense. And as always, check out my website, dsmccarron.com. I got, 50 steps is available there. My I've got Twisted logo there. I'm almost finished with my newest movie, and I want to start another one based somewhat on Susan Atkins' life. Again, I've mentioned this before, but I think Jennifer Aniston would make a great Susan Atkins. I don't know if she has any interest in it, but it's not about Susan the wild psycho child. It's the Susan the feeling unloved alcoholic, and then she finally found a man that said he loved her, and then he mistreated her. And then eventually, while in prison, she found herself. And apparently found God too. It's really hard to tell. But she's either a really good fibber or she had one really intense transformation. So anyway, if you'd like to support or subscribe, I would appreciate that. Come to dsmccarron.com. If you want to buy me a coffee or things like that, you can do all that through my website, dsmccarron.com. Make Ukraine great again. Thank you, Marjorie Taylor Greene, for this great idea. And I'll see you the next time. Bye.